Hi there, Serial Trader here. We're going to look at Bitcoin for a rather brief update. So in the last video I was mentioning that after this move up was done and that it would probably be done fairly soon, we were looking for a pullback and we would want that pullback to look corrective and then start reversing to try and embrace the idea we actually have a bottom here that we can work with. Well, right now that's just not what I'm seeing happening. So we did have our move up, went a little higher than where I ended the last video off, maybe a couple $100 higher. And now we're going down in 1, 2, looks like maybe a 3 in progress. This does not look like a ABC, wave 2 decline that I'd like to see to try and embrace that we actually have a tradable level. You'd want your wave 2 to be like that. Something like that, right? Just the look of it. What we have right now looks extremely impulsive. It's just tanking right down there. And there's actually some pretty decent volume, at least on the shorter term time frame, if you compare it to the volume of what we were seeing going up. You see these big dump bars here. That's some heavy selling for sure. So I don't see a trade here. I mean, if you just wanted to try and say, oh, well, we're not going to take out the 64.25 low, so I'll just buy now and put a stop there. You could do that, but I can't say I'd recommend it or that I'm doing it myself. This really looks like it just wants to come down impulsively, make a new low below that 64.25, and after that, possibly challenge that 6,000 level. We'll have to see, I guess, but not looking particularly good for a bullish trade at the moment. I'm certainly watching it. Now, I mean, if this is just a real sharp spill down, and then we can have an equally sharp upward move and start breaking above that high, then all right, maybe I can embrace the idea that it's just a really sharp wave too, but right now I'm doubting that heavily. And you can easily make the case that this initial advance we had off the bottom does not look like a nice 5-wave structure. You might have more of like a ABC up, something like that, and maybe a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leading diagonal wave A. And in a leading diagonal, it has to get shorter and shorter and have overlap, which it does here. So wave 1 is the longest. Then you have a 2, and then wave 3 is shorter than wave 1, significantly shorter in this case. Then you have a 4, and then wave 5 is shorter still than wave 3. And then, okay, that's your 5 up, leading diagonal for A. Then you have some sort of corrective structure, ABC down for B, whatever it is. And then there was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up for C. And that terminated that overall ABC potentially. And now we're coming down, going to make new lows at least below that 64.25 and possibly even challenge at 6,000 or lower. That's kind of what I'm seeing right now. So yeah, nothing too exciting going on here. Just thought I'd update you. Serial Trader signing off.